You are about to practice beginner's yoga flow. Welcome to the Fightmaster Yoga channel. This is day 18 of our Yoga for Beginners 30-day challenge. During this practice, we will do some more yoga flow in our poses and also working from downward dog and flowing forward with one leg between the hands. This can be tricky, so just pick up your foot and put it where you want it to be. So, as always, be an observer of your practice and not a critic. Do what you can. Push the pause button when you need a rest. Okay, let's get started. We just picked today's winner for the Jade Yoga mat, and it is John Cooper from Garland, Texas. Congratulations, John. You won a brand new yoga mat from Jade Yoga. It's an amazing mat. You're going to be stoked. Now, if you would like to win a free yoga mat from Jade Yoga, all you have to do is go to fightmasteryoga.com/free mat and enter there. But you have to subscribe to this yoga channel and push the like button. Because look who's here, little Emma kitty. And if you like Emma, push like. Right, baby? Let's begin sitting up nice and tall, closing your eyes. Take a couple long, smooth breaths. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart will set our intention. May your practice help you to focus on your breath and your movement while being an observer of your practice and not a critic. And then release the hands and roll yourself forward. We'll come right into extended child's pose. So keep the arms extended in front. Spread the fingers nice and wide. As you inhale, come up onto your knees, drop your belly, lift your chin and tailbone up. The wrists will be in front of the shoulders here. As you exhale, round the back, chin toward chest, and then take your hips back to your heels. Practicing if you can do each movement with one breath. So one inhale, as you come forward, drop the belly, lift the chin and tailbone. And then one exhale, as you draw the chin in, round the back, hips back to the heels. We'll keep lengthening the breath. So inhale, slowly coming forward. Widen the collarbones, lifting chin and tailbone up. Exhale, pull the belly in, pull the ribs in, slowly taking the hips back to the heels. Inhale, come on up. And now this time, turn your inner elbows forward, tuck your toes, and make your way into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Just begin to bend one knee and then the other slowly. Now remember, press down into the base of your fingers, lifting up through your forearms and the heels of your hands to keep your wrists protected. Bend both knees and stretch yourself back. If you ever have discomfort in your wrists, try turning your fingertips to face the outsides of the mat. That can sometimes help. Looking forward, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, bring hands to shins and look up. And exhale to fold, bend the knees as needed. Press through the feet to rise up on your inhale for Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Mountain pose at the top, feet hips width together, hip socket distance, or big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Outer edges of feet parallel. Inhale, circle the arms up, keep the ribs and belly lifted. Exhale, hinge from your hip creases and fold. Inhale, come halfway up and lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step your right foot way back, and then the left foot to plank pose. Take the knees down, or you can keep them up. Shift your shoulders about an inch forward, lower all down in one piece. Bring your hands by your low ribs. Inhale, peel your chest up for cobra. Then tuck your toes, knees up or down to press up, and then lift the hips back again into down dog. Arms, shoulders distance, feet hips width. On your inhale, float your right leg back and up and lift it from the inner thigh first, and then open up your hip and bend your knee. Press evenly through the arms and the shoulders. So we're stretching the hip just a little. And then take it back so that your hips are level. Look forward, step it up by the right hand. If it doesn't make it there, pick it up and put it forward. Take your left knee down. If you have any discomfort in the left knee, pad it up. Reach up through your arms as you sink forward, but pull your ribs and belly in and lengthen through your lower back, your tailbone. Lengthen it down. Then exhale, return your hands to the floor and come to plank. Knees up or down here. Shifting forward, hug your elbows in, slowly lowering to your belly. Hands by low ribs, press all 10 toenails down. Little cobra inhale, or maybe upward dog, thighs and knees off the floor, shoulders above wrists. And then lift up and back into down dog. You can always drop your knees down to make that transition. Lift your left leg up, first with level hips. And then bend the knee, opening up the hip, but pressing evenly through the arms and the shoulders. Now squaring off the hips once again. And looking forward, step the left foot up by the left hand. If it doesn't make it there, pick it up and put it. Right knee down, pad up that right knee with a blanket or a towel if you need padding. Sink your hips forward, but at the same time, lengthen through your lower back and pull your front ribs in. Stretch up through arrow straight arms. Keep that front knee over the ankle. Exhale, return your hands on either side of the front foot to plank. And remember, knees up or down. And we'll hug the elbows in. This is called chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or into upward facing dog, your choice. If upward dog bothers your low back, try lengthening your butt bones more toward the backs of the knees. Come to down dog. If it still bothers your low back, stick with cobra. Return to your steady breathing. And then look forward and step your feet up to your hands. As you inhale, lengthen your spine halfway up. And as you exhale, fold in. Press through your feet and rise up on an inhale. Ribs and belly in. Exhale, take the hands to the heart. Now turn and face the long side of your mat, stepping your feet out nice and wide. Arms at shoulder height, turn the right leg all the way out, the back toes in a little line up, heel to arch, inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee over the ankle. Make sure that right knee is moving toward the little toe side of the foot. Press your back thigh back and lift your back inner thigh up, just a little. And then dropping the left arm, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, bend into your right knee just a bit more. Inhale back up. And now we'll straighten the front knee, arms reach to the sky, and then exhale, bend that knee again over the ankle. Drop your front hip down and keep pressing into the front heel. Drop the left arm again to reverse. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale back to center, this time leaning forward like we did yesterday. Right forearm to right thigh, left arm over, side angle pose. And then today maybe you'll slide that right hand down, holding onto your ankle. If that's too much, keep forearm on thigh. Inhale back to warrior two, and then straighten the leg. Feet to parallel. Left leg turns all the way out, back toes in line, and heel to arch. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knee, warrior two. So when you bend it, make sure it's over the ankle and the knee moves toward the little toe side of the foot a bit. Press your back thigh back and lift up through your back inner thigh. Inhale, dropping the right arm to reverse. Exhale to bend your left knee a bit. Inhale, make your way back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg and then take the arms up, palms facing in. Face your palms out and re-bend your right knee. Move it again toward the little toe side of the foot, dropping your front hip under you. Drop the left arm back, reverse, stretching the side body. It's not a back bend, we're just stretching the side. Inhale, come up, lean forward, left forearm to left thigh. Remember that right arm comes over, pinky finger down, thumb up. Today, if you want to try to go deeper, slide your left hand down to hold your ankle. Keep that knee pointed straight ahead. Press into the front heel, warrior two, inhale, and straighten the leg. Now feet to parallel, toes in a little, hands on hips. Inhale, look up to lengthen. As you exhale, hinge from your hip creases, fingertips down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then, once again, let's keep the right hand down and lift the left arm up and twist. Now this time, if you want to take the right hand more toward the left foot, that'll bring a deeper twist. Just an option. Do your best to keep your hips level and shift the weight toward the balls of the feet. Back to center, inhale, left hand down and right arm up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, maybe take the left hand deeper over toward the right foot for a deeper twist, but continue to pull the left hip back. Make your way to center, inhale, look up. Exhale, hands to hips and all the way up, inhale. Arms to shoulder height, inhale, hold the breath, step or jump together, and exhale, turn to the front. Back to feet hip socket distance apart, outer edges of feet parallel. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up, but keep the ribs and belly in. Exhale, hinging from the hips to fold. Inhale, look up to lengthen. And exhale, step your left foot way back and then the right to plank. Knees can be up or down here. Shift shoulders forward, slowly lower, maybe hovering just a moment before you touch the floor. Inhale, cobra or up dog, your choice. And then exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, and come to down dog. Right away, we'll lift the right leg up on your inhale. Look forward and step it up by the right hand. Remember, put it there if it doesn't make it. Taking back heel down today, heel to arch. Inhale, warrior two. So you might need to fix your feet a little bit to go heel to arch. Now reversing, dropping the left arm reverse, bend into the right knee. Inhale, come up, leaning forward, right forearm to right thigh, left arm up and over, little finger down, thumb up. Pressing into the front heel, keep the back leg engaged. Inhale, return to warrior two. And exhale, windmill your arms down. Pick up your back heel. You can go right to down dog or return to plank with me. Knees up or down as you lower slowly to the floor. Maybe hovering a bit above the floor if you can. Inhale for little cobra or up dog, shoulders above wrists, thighs and knees up. Exhale, return to down dog. You can always drop the knees first to return. And inhale to float the left leg up with level hips. As you exhale, we'll look up between the hands. You want to step it right in the middle of your two hands. If it doesn't make it, pick it up and put it. Spin the back heel down and rise up warrior two. And now double check that your feet are lined up, front heel, back arch. Make sure the left knee is above the ankle and the knee is moving toward the little toe side of the foot so it points straight ahead. Drop your right arm reverse, bend into the left knee as you stretch the side body. Press into the front heel, come up, and then lean forward, left forearm to left thigh, right arm up and over. Remember, you can slide that hand down to hold the ankle if you'd like. Keep your breath nice and steady. Inhale for warrior two. Then exhale, windmill the arms down, going to downward facing dog directly or come to plank first. Slowly lowering through chaturanga, all the way to the belly, and then inhale to, let's all stay on the belly. So if you're in down dog, make your way onto your belly. And then we'll take Shalabhasana, lifting everything up. So pull the belly in, lengthen butt to heels, roll the shoulder heads back, lift the legs from the inner thighs, back of neck is long. And then release and rest. You can rest your forehead down or take one ear down. Now bring your arms forward in line with your ears, palms facing in, lifting everything up this way. Arms extend in front, extend through the legs as well. It's a little more challenging to lift. Keep the back of the neck long, belly engaged. Release and rest. Remember, when we're doing any back bends, we want to keep length in the lower back. So keep lengthening your sitting bones toward the backs of your knees in any back bend, like this one. Inhale once again, lifting up, arms are in front. This time, exhale, swimming the arms back. Option to take the feet and lifting the feet up and back. This is Dhanurasana. It can be very difficult because if you have tightness in the shoulders or in the hip flexors, it will be really hard. So if that's your case, you don't do it yet. Wherever you are, release and hands by low ribs, elbows up. Inhale for cobra. Or up dog. Your up dog might feel a little more open. And then tuck the toes and stretch back again into down dog. Lengthening back. Now look forward, bending the knees and step or hop and sit down. Extending the legs in front, pull the toes back. If it's hard to sit up tall, you could roll the end of your mat up or sit up on a blanket just on the edge of the hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hips forward. So lengthen the spine, inhale, and exhale to extend. You can hold anywhere on the legs. You can also put your hands on the floor. And if you have a yoga strap, you could wrap it around your balls of the feet and hold the sides of the strap. Or a regular belt. You could use that too. But keep your spine long. So instead of thinking you want to round your back to get your head down, think about lengthening your belly to thighs. And then inhale, head up, and exhale, release. Now we'll bend the right knee in, right foot on the floor, left arm up with right arm behind, and exhale, take your left elbow across. As you inhale, create length in your spine. As you exhale, start to roll the right shoulder back and twist. If it doesn't work to take the elbow all the way across, keep it on the inside of the knee instead. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, release. Straighten your right leg and bend your left. Bring your left hand behind. Inhale the right arm nice and tall. And exhale, take that across and twist. Remember, if it doesn't work, you can keep the elbow on the other side of the knee, or you can even wrap the knee with your arm. Just make sure the straight leg is active. Pull the toes back while keeping the heel grounded down. Inhale back to center, unwind. Use your hands to slowly lower yourself onto your back and hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock yourself side to side. Then return your feet to the floor. Lengthen your sitting bones towards the backs of your knees. And come into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Take a few moments just to check that there isn't any tension in your shoulders or your jaw. And then once you're in a position that's comfortable, allow your body to be nice and heavy. And our quote today comes from Kailash Satyarthi, who was a Nobel Peace Prize winner in 2014. The biggest challenge or biggest crisis knocking on the doors of humankind is fear and intolerance. Just rest. I'll be back shortly. Shavasana. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes and take some deeper breaths as you stretch out through your arms and your legs. And now bend your knees, roll yourself off to your right side. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up today and taking your practice. You are on day 19 and you're doing, day 18, and you're doing great work regardless of the day. Sitting nice and tall, palms together. Let's bring your hands to your forehead to remind you to have clear and loving thoughts. Your hands to your heart center to remind you to have clear and loving intentions. And your hands to your mouth to remind you to have clear and loving communications, sending out this positive energy we created to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here today. So glad I get to be part of your yoga journey. It really is an honor for me. If you are still here at the very, very end of our practice today, you might be waiting for the secret word, and I hope that you are. So our secret word for today is thankful. And I am thankful for you. See you tomorrow.